lost to Buffalo a week ago. But the good news, they've got the lead right now here in the football 1st and 10. Al now to throw it. Flush to his right. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. And Howell will throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Taken in at the 22. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And out will come the offense as they take over. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. A run for the former Seahawk. It's Rashad Penny, and he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Penny up the middle. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Commanders' 37-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. Going across the middle, and Goddard's got it. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Dancing to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got it. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for two? Maybe even.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Eagles have taken a fourth-quarter lead. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead, and I'll just tell people what happened. When they went up 3 scores, I wrote onto your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
Little salt, little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like you still harbor some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Well, here we go on the next drive for Washington. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Well, the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for third down. From the gun on third down, Howell gets this to Gibson. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
They drive some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now. Fourth down, Howell, desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. That one looks like he'll throw here. It's caught. Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, 29 yards. And the Eagles are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now Washington down by 12. 1:35 to go. Field goals useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Howell. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Here's first down. Powell to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
A CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. He'll get this out wide to Penny. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. And they will take a knee here. And the clock will roll down to zeros. 4 weeks in, 4-0. I don't think anybody needs to alert the 72 Dolphins just yet, but great start to the season.
Great start. How about taking a knee at the end? And there's no better feeling for a team than to do that, to close out a victory. But you're right, at 4-0, they're sending a message to the rest of the league. They're going to be tough to deal with.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making